New York City. Ah, no,
Yeah,
not
right.
really. Hey, it is time for our 10 a.m. live stream here in Los Angeles. And look at Piper. The doggy is, she's in, she is our newest tortoise in one of the tortoise areas there. But Curtis.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on here. Okay, hey, everybody. So welcome to our live stream. I'm Kevin. Friends call me Tortoise Guy or Kevin, right?
Yeah.
And Amilcar is here, right?
Yep.
And we got this dude here, right?
Cool.
Amilcar,
Yeah.
and whole lot of stuff this week, some exciting things, right?
Yeah.
And so we are gonna go through it.
What
right?
about the guy behind you?
What's that? Hold on a second. Hello, everybody. Hey, everybody, says Queen of Needles. Hey, Sarah. Okay, so Curtis, right? He's going to art school, right?
Yeah.
Right, and you've done a lot of really cool things, right?
Yeah.
Like painted over there, and a whole lot of new stuff's coming in because we're getting TortoiseLand ready for a big fundraiser in July, right? Okay, so we have something new going on. What is it?
Doofus.
Alrighty, everybody. So look at Doofus, all right? Doofus the reindeer. Hey, Donna Sloan. Doofus the reindeer. That's Rudolph's distant cousin.
Yeah, not quite right.
Yeah, it came at Christmas time. Well, Curtis added a few features to him. look at
The booger, the tongue, the eyes.
That's right. Okay. So he's our mascot. Okay, and he's just not quite right. Right.
No.
He's not quite right.
He had one too many.
That's right. Okay. So there's Doofus, everybody. So listen, we got a lot of stuff going on, and it's really hot out, right? So we are gonna try not to stay out in the sun too long. So what do we got here? Who's this, Curtis?
Right.
Curtis. I mean, Amilcar, huh?
Newbie.
Okay, right. We got Newbie over here. So what we're doing is getting all the tortoises out in the sun, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and
I got these guys out. Let me go
let's
get
go.
the others.
Okay, right on. So let's see. Okay. So hey, everybody, if you're just joining us, want to say hi, want to say welcome. If you're new to the live stream, please tell us who you are and where you're from, and do you have tortoises or not? And hello, Donna, and hello, Sarah, and everyone else coming on board, right? Okay, so we got a lot of stuff that's happened, right? So we want to share with you this week. So one of the biggest things, coolest things that happened on Monday, and we'll be sharing this footage with you, is that we went to was invited to a preschool kindergarten, okay? How cool is that? Where we brought a bunch of our tortoises, right? Including Digger, all right? And we brought Hollywood Sushi, right? And it was really, really cool because, getting the kids. What's happened? Did somebody go in there?
I can't see.
Okay. All righty.
Nine.
What's going on, right? Who's you got there? Boom. Okay, that's Dora the Explorer, right? Okay. So what's going on, everybody, is we're getting everybody out. Something exciting happened 2 days ago that we didn't even know happened, right? Okay, everybody. Happy Father's Day. Right on, says Shanty from Florida. Okay. Thank you, Shanty. Right. And yeah, we got a lot of tortoise babies, right? And doggy babies. And happy Father's Day to everybody out there who's a father, right? Okay. So guess what, everybody? So something really cool and unexpected happened a couple of days ago, right? What happened? Well, here is what happened, right? So we had 3 Russian tortoise babies, right? And
Now we have 4.
now we have, check this out, everybody. Alrighty? Check them out. Let's see. Where'd he go? Okay, hold on, everybody. Check this out. Oh, he's not here, right? Okay, so what happened is we had a 4th baby Russian born, okay? Hey, everybody, says Shanty, alrighty? I don't think he's in there, Curtis, right? This guy is a climber, right? And
He got out.
yeah, so what happened is, right, the egg was cracked open and there was nothing in there. So, but we didn't see a baby. So, right?
You know what?
We didn't see a baby. So me and Milka and Curtis just thought they must have just opened, from gas and stuff. But no, the baby had got out of the egg and got out of its container. Okay, this container. Oops, hold on. Right? Got out of the container and went through the chicken wire mesh of the incubator and down in the water. Okay, so crazy, right? And right. So now we have our 4th Russian tortoise right here. Look at this guy. Did you do the naming contest yet? Alrighty, well, we did do the naming contest for the 3 Russians, right?
Why does he have a red mark?
Right over here, okay? All right, so we got our 3 Ruskies, and we got in here 2 our brand new, where's the brand new little guy? Okay,
Oh.
these guys are so little. Let's see. Okay, there's 2 of our 3 Russians, right?
4 Russians.
So how cool is this, everybody? After he went home, after never having a Russian female, well, hold them up, okay? We never had Russian females until about 6 months ago, right? So they came in and they have laid some eggs, and now.
Don't you mean 4 tortoises?
Yeah, 4, right? We just got the 4th, right? So
Yeah.
look at this,
You know
right?
what?
Who's down there? So check this out. So we're
Oh,
really
here's the Greek
here is
one.
okay, and this is our
Curtis?
this is a Greek tortoise. Okay, the first baby Greek born here in about 4 years. So really cool stuff, right? All right, so check this out, everybody. Too, what happened? A lot of stuff happened this week, right?
Can we open the garage real quick?
Oh yeah. But hold on one sec. We got a surprise going on in the garage, right? And we got a big surprise going right here. Alrighty. So hey everybody, if you're just joining, welcome. It's Sunday. It's Father's Day, right? And if you got questions, did you just let us know and ask? Okay. So here's what happened last Sunday afternoon after we did the live stream. Ready? All right. Check it out.
Yeah.
Chris, you want to lift that up? Alrighty. Check this out, everybody. We have now 11 desert tortoise babies. How cool is this, everybody? Look, okay, 11. You want to hold them up? Here it is.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Okay. So look at this guy. Okay, 11 desert tortoise babies, right? And they're about 9 months old, and they're big kids, and they are raised by a dude named Mark. Okay. And Mark specializes in desert tortoises. He couldn't take care of them anymore, okay? So we have them here, okay? So we are doing everything to the letter of what Mark does because he's super successful with desert tortoises, okay? For instance, we're not putting them with other species, okay? Because they're really sensitive. And so they stay by themselves. This is their pen whether we put them in the nursery, okay? And so what we do is we put them from there to here. Hey, Megan. Hi, Megan. Welcome aboard.
Open the garage yet?
Oh, yeah, okay. So Curtis wants to open the garage because we've been working on a really cool project. Hey, Megan, welcome. Go over there. Let's see, right? All right, check this out. Okay, everybody, this is a big deal because TortoiseLand, we are kicking things up a bunch, right? Check this out, okay? Look what's happening. All right, check it out, everybody. You are looking at the soon-to-be completed TortoiseLand workshop, okay?
Basically our office.
Right, it's our office, and we have been, it has been a dream of mine. It's been a dream of mine since we started the nonprofit 3 years ago, that this would be a working space where we measure the tortoises, we do their records. We've been donated a laptop computer, okay? And so we're just getting it all organized with schedule boards, okay? And we have lights coming in because we're gonna do blue screen. How about that? Alrighty. And Curtis has something cool going on here. Alrighty. So check it out. Okay. All right, everybody. So we like to show you all what Curtis has been doing and taking care of in this really cool tortoise pen.
Look
Right.
at how big
All right.
they are.
Why don't you bring them out? Get the bucket and bring them out in the sun, just for a minute, okay?
Yeah.
You want to do that? Come on, just bring them
Let's
out.
get them out because then
Yeah.
they don't have to be
Right,
so
right.
scared.
Okay, check this out. Okay, so check this out. Curtis knows a whole lot about toads, okay? Toads. So he had asked if he could have a couple toads, TortoiseLand. So guess what? We got a couple toads, ready? All right, so Curtis, right? Last week we had him in the pond, right? Okay,
Yeah, but we can't right now. The tortoises will bite them.
that's right.
I mean turtles.
Right. So, right, frogs and toads and turtles don't mix too good. All right, so check this out, everybody. You ready? Because these guys, look at this. All right, look at this guy right here, right? Growing. Oh, you want to see if you can get him to chirp? All right, listen, everybody. All right.
So much for that.
So, Curtis, what is the difference between a toad and a frog?
Toads live on land. Frogs live in the water.
Right? How cool is that? I didn't know that, right? And
Oh, he was chirping.
right, hold on, okay.
Let me get the other guy to chirp.
Oh, listen.
Come on, squeak.
Listen.
Not too hard.
Isn't
Yeah, there you go.
that? You know what? They sound a whole lot like a squirrel, right?
Yeah.
Okay, really cool. So these guys are huge now, right? Okay.
They're gonna be even bigger, Kevin.
Oh, they are getting so big. That's right, Shanty. Wait, what kind of toads are they?
They're Asian spiny toads.
Okay, Asian spiny. How big do they get? So they're almost there, right?
Yeah, they're
Okay.
almost there.
All right. Okay.
But you don't want to put them near tortoises and stuff because
That's right. Right. No. Right. And we keep them apart, right? Okay. All right.
the toads will eat them.
Oh yeah. Oh, the toads will eat the babies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's why I was telling you when these guys get big, we gotta keep them in that pen at all times because they'll eat whatever they see.
Right. Right. Pretty cool. All right. So, all right. Speaking of babies, everybody, check this out.
Oh, and
all
cane
right?
toads get much bigger.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
Right.
this big.
Yeah, we're not getting those.
No.
All right.
I don't want one either.
Right.
They're scary.
Yeah, right. Okay, speaking of scary, cool. So we had a snapping turtle, right? Named Snappy, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
but he's no longer here.
Right. So if you followed the videos, really cool because the Snappy was near death, and he's in Texas now.
And
Okay.
he's replaced by this guy.
Right. Right. You want to grab him? Okay. So Snappy's in Texas. Okay.
I don't know what to call her, Bumpy or
Okay. So check this out.
the red ear.
Right. Okay. So Snappy is in Texas, and we're waiting for Brendan, who is a snapping turtle. Loves snapping turtles. Has a big pond, and the first time ever we shipped a living creature out to Texas, right, to Brandon, and we're waiting for the second video from him. Okay. But in the meantime, check this out. We've been doing all kinds of improvements, everybody. Okay. And our solar-powered waterfall and pond is coming together, right? Now check this out, everybody, okay? So no sooner than we get Snappy, the snapping turtle, home, than we get on the same day, right, this big red-ear slider, okay? Comes in from a woman. Came in from a woman who didn't call or anything. We hear somebody screaming at the front gate. She found this red-ear slider and right outside the wetlands, right? And she was worried about it. She brought it here. Well, guess what? So red-ear sliders are invasive species, right? And right, invasive species. So we can't return that red-ear slider to the wild. So we have this one, and we don't know what we're gonna do with it. But right now, he's enjoying a new pond, right? And this is pretty cool, everybody, right? We've been working on this pond for a long time, right? Okay, so, right? All right, so check this out. So whose eggs are over here, everyone? Okay.
Diggers.
All right, so check this out, everybody. Digger, all righty, our beautiful Digger, she laid about 36 eggs, all right? And that was about 5 months ago, all righty? So we did not incubate them, okay? But we did put them in dirt, and we just left them by themselves, seeing whether or not they would hatch, okay? Well, they're overdue, and they have not hatched, right? So we don't think they're gonna hatch, right? And we wanted to show you something really incredible, right? Hey, back to him. Oh, look at that, right?
This guy's less shy.
Right? Well, check this out, all right? Look at the size of them, right? Okay. Pretty cool, right? All right, there we go.
He's all tripped out.
All right, so check this out, everybody. So Digger, who's 7 years old, was born here. She, for months and months, tried to lay eggs, right? She kept digging nests and walking away, digging nests and walking away. And we were really worried because after about 4 weeks of that, something was wrong, we thought. So we brought her to Dr. Shackley. Dr. Shackley did an x-ray, okay? And the x-ray revealed, okay, that she had about 36 eggs in her, okay? So she sent Digger home and said if she doesn't lay eggs soon, that we have to bring her back, okay, and induce labor, okay? So about a month later, right, we're worried sick. Well, one day she lays eggs, okay? Now check this out, everybody, all right? Never seen this before. Check it out. So she finally laid eggs, and we found out why she didn't lay the eggs for so long. Now check this out, okay? I have never seen this before, okay? You want to hold that guy? Real steady, right? All right. Okay.
Oh, they're rotten for sure.
Yeah, right. So check this out. So not only did the first 3 eggs come out, fuse together, right? Fused together. Right after that, check this out. So, want to hold this guy? So these 3 eggs came out first, fused together. Then these 2 eggs came out, fused together. Okay, that means she had to pass through her tail, right? This huge block of eggs, and then this one, right? So when she did that, we called Dr. Schachterly, and she said that
Pluggage.
right? So she's lucky that she's alive already. And these are not going to hatch, okay? And we don't want them to hatch because they could be really messed up, right? But we wanted to show you all
A
because,
wall of tortoise.
right? We've never seen this before. Is that crazy or what, right? So we just brought these guys out to show you all.
Watch out behind you, Kevin.
You know, they digger laid their eggs, but you know, it's their first time, so maybe they are not fertile, right? And guess what? As much as I'd like to have diggers babies,
We can't.
we're pretty full, right?
overstocked.
That's right, we're pretty full, righty? Okay, so let's go over here. Hollywood sushi, right?
Let's
All
go
right.
to Hollywood Sushi.
So we're just kind of walking around. We have rehomed everybody.
Oh, look, Kevin, this is a real red ear cider. That one has red ears for sure.
That's right. So we
So
have
that's the one.
we have rehomed everybody. All our big African sulcatas, except for Shy Girl, who was born here, and Digger, who was born here. Okay. Hey, Kevin. What are some of the Redfoot's favorite foods? Let's see. Will they
Snails,
only
bananas?
eat Missouri fruit? Let's see. Can you read that? Santi says, "Hey, Kevin, what are some of your Redfoot's favorite foods?" All right. Okay. So guess what? So,
Okay, so bananas, snails,
Well, snails. Yeah. If you can get a hold of some snails, mealworms, insects. Okay.
shrimp.
Yeah,
They eat
we even
shrimp.
give them some dried shrimp, and occasionally, don't tell anybody, but occasionally we give them a scoop of dog food. Okay.
Or hot dogs.
Oh, hot dogs too, right? Hot dogs. Speaking of hot dogs, okay. So who we have found to really enjoy hot dogs, okay?
Sushi.
Ready for this, everybody?
Hollywood sushi.
It is over here. All right, look at this. So here is our little turtle pond, okay?
This is the only guy that we're gonna keep forever.
Right? Look at this, everybody. So.
Very beautiful.
Well, eventually, you know, I will. Eventually, we want to put him. Maybe we're going to put him in that
Pond?
that pond over there, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
eventually.
But hold him up. Hold him up. All right.
Oh,
hold him
I'm
up.
sorry. I
Okay.
thought you were
All
done.
right. So, hey, if you're new to the live stream, okay, we want to tell you about some of the crazy stories, right? So many tortoises, turtles come in from crazy stories. Their rescues. Maybe the dog got them, or they escaped, or you name it. And one of them was a husband and wife divorce. And then the husband walked out and left the tortoise. Okay, all kinds of stuff. So check this one out. So Hollywood Sushi,
Was calling me.
right? Yeah, it's so strong. Okay, Hollywood Sushi came to us almost a year ago now, right? And just
Nice, buddy.
drop dead gorgeous, right?
I like
And-
how he feels. He feels like a wet leather.
Right? He's so friendly. He doesn't bite. Okay.
I wouldn't
And-
test that theory.
Right, and he's Hollywood Sushi because he was walking down Hollywood Boulevard.
Well,
okay?
I know he doesn't bite
Right.
because I'm able to pet him like
Look at him.
this.
Right? So this guy, believe it or not, was walking down Hollywood Boulevard in the middle of rush hour traffic.
Kindest of all of our turtles.
Right? Walking down the sidewalk, okay? And we get a call from a good Samaritan who was out on her lunch break, okay? And called and said, I found this tortoise, right? So I go there and find this guy.
We were
I didn't
thinking
know.
African cicada.
Right, that's what she said, a huge tortoise. So I'm thinking African sulcata. Instead, this little guy had to do research, and it is a diamondback terrapin. Terrapins live not in salt water, not in fresh water, but somewhere in between. Okay, so it turns out he's really exotic, he's really cool, and guess what? He's really thriving here at TortoiseLand, right? Okay. Boom. So he's down here. They get in their pool. At night, we put him in one of the pens, okay? And we have the little baby red ear sliders, okay? Red ear sliders are now the #1 call I get every day, every single day. It's no longer tortoises. It's no longer African sulcatas. It's red ear sliders. Why? Because they get really big, really fast, just like our African sulcatas, okay? But people have them in the fish tanks and that, and the fish tank gets really dirty really fast, right? So
I
if you,
recommend a pond.
that's right. Whoop, here we go, right? Okay, hold on, let's see. All right, let's see here. Hold on. All right, guys, it's really warm out. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, Yeah, so listen, if you're thinking of a red-ear slider, it's just kind of like if you're thinking of a sulcata. You got to know they get big and they get big really fast, okay? So if you don't put them in a fish tank, if you can help it, put them here like this, okay? Put them in a container like this that only costs 11 bucks, okay? 11 bucks. We put a little rock in, we put a little cave in, okay? We give them half sun and half shade, all right? And these guys thrive. And these guys need forever homes, okay? Rehoming is a big part of what we do. And, you know, except for Hollywood Sushi, who's staying right here for a while, these guys need forever homes, all right? Okay? So, and we're adding a new page to our website, tortoiseland.org, okay? Which is who is up for adoption. Most of our tortoises and turtles are up for adoption. Why is no one else talking? Shanti, yeah, everybody, if you're coming on board, please tell us who you are, where you're from, and if you have tortoises or turtles, right? We love to talk about them. And Shanti is a person who has a lot of them, right? Well, yeah. Okay, check this out, everybody. So let's see who's out now, too. All right. Let's see. Let's see. So let's see. Turn around. Okay.
Penguin.
All right. So listen. Here's another story this is a box turtle, right?
Watch out, you're about to step on another one.
That's right. Okay. So this is a box turtle. Came in named Frankwood, right? Okay. And Frankwood. What's all that on there?
She was attacked by a dog.
That's right. Okay, so the family dog got at Frankwood twice. Okay, she's only 3 years old, right? And
she's bigger than the others.
Right, she's bigger than most. So the family took amazing care of her. But check this out. She has all these bite marks. So when I was in the hospital, okay, the family called and said, "Hey, we don't." We got to find a new home. It's not safe.
And I put white medicine in her. This used to be open. Now it's closed.
Right.
Like you could see her insides a little.
Right. So she's lucky to be alive. And guess what, everybody? She's super sweet. And she needs a forever home, right? We have about 10 box turtles now, right? Pretty wild.
No, we have, I think, 11.
Yeah, we just had them all out yesterday, right?
Okay. Lucky Luther's over there. Maybe I'll put her with him.
Right, okay.
Oh,
so,
look, there's yellow Spidey right there on Mars.
Where's he at? Let's see.
Under the table.
Let's see, everybody. Where's he at?
Right there. He's coming at you.
Let's see. Oh, check this out, everybody. So here's another one of our box turtles, okay? Box turtles are really, really cool, all right? This one's name is Mars, okay? And we are boarding Mars, okay? We have been boarding a lot of tortoises, okay?
Here's another one.
Turtles, right? And Mars has been here like about a year. How about that? The cool thing with TortoiseLand, everybody, is all the tortoises and turtles, except if they're really little, okay? Then they're too little, and we put them in these kind of pools again, okay? But everybody else gets to run around TortoiseLand, okay? And that's really, really cool, and it's pretty much a safe, foolproof place for them to not escape, okay?
There's another box tortoise right there.
Where? Hey,
blue.
Let's see. Is Leo around? Shanti. Okay, so Shanti's asking about Leo. Leo is one of the coolest tortoises. Do you want to see if you can find Leo?
I don't think I can, but I'll try.
Okay, I know where he is, everybody. All right, so here's the thing, everybody. It's really hot out, right? So we got to be real careful that we don't leave these guys out in the sun for too long, all right? Because it's just too hot, okay? So, okay, Shanti wants to see Leo. Leo's one of the friendliest tortoises we have. Check this out, everybody. Georgia, if you want to see a certain tortoise, just let us know. All right, check this out. The cool thing with TortoiseLand too is a lot of species get to hang together, okay? So this is Marmalade, one of our redfoots. No, it's Juvie. It's Juvie, everybody, who's an incredible climber. He needs a forever home. There's world famous Punk, everybody, okay? The Mediterranean menace likes to body slam. Over there, that's critically endangered. That's Shelly, the elongated tortoise, all right? And did you find Leo?
No.
Let's see, okay? All right.
I want to take a break, Kevin.
Okay, because it's hot out, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. Thanks, dude. Okay. All right. Hey, so we are so lucky to have Amilcar and Curtis here. All right. Curtis is here on the weekends, and Amilcar's here 7 days a week. All right. So we could always use your support. You could go to GoFundMe /TortoiseLand, and you can also go to PayPal /TortoiseLand. Okay. And throw us a buck or two. We appreciate it. And we have a patreon.com for $1 a month, and we'll send you really cool videos. All right, so check this out. We're just going through some of our tortoises and have them for adoption, including this one. This is Louise, everybody, okay? Louise is another Redfoot female, and she was raised by an elderly woman. How cool is this? 85-year-old elderly woman who took amazing care of Louise, okay? Had her since she was a little kid, and now she's about 4 years old, all right, and she's just ready for a forever home, okay? Box turtles are cool because they don't get box turtles. Redfoots are cool. They come from South America, Central America, and they don't get too big. They're super friendly. Our Redfoots are the first out every morning, and also along with, right? Okay, the Redfoots are out first every morning.